Hey everyone, and welcome back to Smoky Mountain Wargaming. Today we're going to have the highly coveted Piety and Pain unboxing. I know a lot of you have not been able to get this box set yet, and I know it's driving some of you crazy. I don't know if GW just kind of did this intentionally, or if they wanted to bump the hype for Drukhari and Sisters. I'm assuming Sisters Codex is going to be coming very shortly, or what their game plan was. Or who knows, maybe they just didn't think this would sell as well as as well as it apparently has. Um, a lot of people were up in arms about this because they weren't able to get it, they weren't able to buy it, or their reservations got canceled or whatnot. Whatever happened, just they weren't able to get it, and now scalpers are going nuts on eBay. Unfortunately, that is what it is. There's nothing I can do to curb that, but at least for some of you, I know a lot of you already seen the unboxings. A lot of people got it before me. I was actually lucky enough to acquire one today, as you can see. So I'm opening it for not quite the first time I opened it up. I looked at the manual, but I haven't really looked at any of the models yet. I was going to wait to do that with you guys. So let's get to it. All right, let's do a little unboxing. Like I said, I'd already taken out basically the player's guide and the lore, everything inside of here. It's actually very, very well done. They give you the whole, just like normal, the introduction and a lot of lore. So if you guys really like reading up on the lore, you have a really good Sisters setup, and there's a whole write-up on Lilith Hesperex. Very, very good read. A lot of backstory on the Drukhari, Drunkatari, as I like to call them sometimes, or Dark Eldar, depending on how far back you go in this game. Again, a whole lot more fluff, a lot more lore. Then they give you an overview of some of the models. This side of the page here will have a lot of your Drukhari, so I can kind of zoom in there for you. And then on this side here, you'll have your Adeptus Sororitas. Pretty much everything you're used to on both sides, with the exception of the Palatine model for the Sisters and the Lilith on the Drukhari. And really, there's just a new sculpt of Lilith. Some of you have been used to the old sculpt, which some people actually like better. I kind of do. It's a little more almost 80-ish rocker style versus what they have now. But, teach their own, whatever you like. Then it gives you some missions, some setups for different, how to run different missions for different setups, depending if you want to actually play these rules, or if you just want to add these armies into your additional army. And then there's some additions for Crusade, for Drukhari and Sororitas. And of course, your ever important data sheets. This will give you data sheets. You get your Drukhari data sheets first, the Witches, Lilith. You get your Scourges, your Venom, which is a great troop transport, I think. Just kind of depends. Great artwork, as always. And the model setups, GW is always great at setting up their fans and setting up their artwork and setting up their models. Then you get into the Sisters, your Palatine, Retributor Squad, and your Emulator. That's about it for that book there. Now let's get to the actual unboxing. We'll go over all your models in here. Of course, in true GW fashion, they're just kind of piled in there. You do get some clear lenses. And then here's your Emulator, stained glass window, which up until this point, I didn't actually realize was just clear plastic, so it would actually really look like stained glass. This is a nice little touch. I never knew that. It's pretty cool. Then here's a part of the Emulator. Looks like there's some legs and the base of the torso for the rest of the cockpit section. Some wings up here, probably for your little cherub, or just a different point. Here's the rest of your Emulator. Yeah, there's a little horn for a little cherub. The other bottom half of that Emulator. Actually, right here is, looks like this is Lilith. Yep. Games Workshop 2021. Yeah, this is Lilith right here. So this will get you a pretty good idea of the sprue. Let you guys take a pretty good look at that. And your Palatine model. It's Now you can get a, you know, just basically looks like you can set her up with plasma or a bolt pistol. Either way, and you do get 2 heads actually. You get the standard helmeted head, and you get a open face head. That's pretty nice. It's a good touch. Now you're getting into your Scourges. I like, the one thing I will give them, the one thing I really like about these Scourges, you do get different wings. Not everyone has the same set of wings. You can outfit them up in a couple of different ways. That's really cool. I like that idea. And looks like this one's the Venom. Yeah, this is definitely a Venom. And looks like a couple other pieces, maybe some witches. It says a couple of torsos and so. Here's the rest of your witches. The nets, and the one thing I will say about these witches, you have an abundance of different weapons. I mean, you can, I was looking through the instruction manual, and there's probably a good 5 or 6 different weapon options that you can kit them out with. I mean, it's, you definitely have your options. And then this will be your sisters. The one thing I do like about this, look at all these different heads. These are all different heads you can use for your sisters. And I mean, you only get 5 retributors in this box. So, I mean, you're definitely getting a good supply of additional heads and different sculpts, depending on what you like. So that's fantastic. And then this way, if you've got enough to set up, you know, there's your heavy bolter, your meltas, yeah, multi-meltas on there. So yeah, you've got a good selection in there. Looks like it's the same as the normal kit that you get. And here's your emulator. Or emulator, however you want to pronounce it. And again, I really think they put these posters in there, not so much just to look cool, but I think it protects. Again, there's a big old ding in there. Protects the stuff underneath, which in this case, you know, your manuals and stuff were in there, but this is just all your bases, and a lot of them still are the slotted bases. Kind of surprising. And then there's your flying base for your Venom, your sisters tags, so you can set them up for whatever faction you want to set them up on. And that's pretty much your unboxing, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I will actually go over the edition for I'll have to look up the name. I'm drawing a blank right now. The one with the Death Guard and AdMech, that expansion. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by.